Good evening, everybody. You know I love to say it. Can you hear me in the chat? It's Sunday. Feels like only 7 days ago since I was here talking to you on a lovely sunny Sunday, and it's sunny in Somerset. I hope it's sunny where you are and you've enjoyed a lovely weekend. Thank you very much for joining us on vaportrails.tv. Rusty says he can hear everybody, or just me. That's good. And everybody in the chat. Welcome. A few new technical advances tonight, so it might all go completely wrong. I hope not. Got a new camera. It's just there. It's one of those fancy focus ones that the rest of them seem to have as well. So, no, I couldn't be left out. Got one too. Right, coming up on the show. Lots and lots of good stuff. I have got my run order here. And just in case you don't know, this is what's coming up. It's on the schedule page as well, but here it is read by myself. I've got a review of the X4 disposable cigarette. It's an e-cigarette, not a normal cigarette. That's what it is. I've also got I got a map tank a couple of days ago, so I will be talking about that as well in great detail. Yes. What else have I got? Lots of other stuff. Oh, I've got some herbal molasses from my Iolite. Never tried molasses in an Iolite before, so there you go. And I know there's something else. I've got 3 juice giveaways, and I'll be reviewing them as well. So they're nearly new. I'm just going to take 3 drops out of them to let you know what they taste like. They're all 18 milligrams. I'll be giving those away live. So if you're in the chat, that's the only way you can win them. So the winner will be announced tonight live on the show. So there we go. That's what's coming up on the show this hour. At 9 o'clock, Mr. Kitson's coming. Oh, I've got Mr. Kitson's coming up at 9 o'clock. I've got an announcement though as well. Where is the thing for that? Here you go. Please don't forget, Jez, Joe, new to vaping. He's got a competition as well. Now, he's asked me to do a little announcement on my show, and there's his email address. What he wants from you is a video of you doing your best dye impression. You know you want to. Send it to him. You can win quite a bit of juice, 30 mils of DK Tab, I believe, at 18 milligrams as well. But, you know, if you can't remember his competition, go back and check out his show. He's got some good stuff up for grabs there. But it's really important. Send some videos in, people. We want to see your dye impersonations like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. So that's done. There you go. Please enter. What? Also, because you made me mention this, it was very important, he said. You get a signed photo. Amazing. There you go. Who wouldn't want to enter that competition? You get juice and a signed photo of dye. I'm just going to have a vape. Oh, another thing as well I forgot that I could do tonight is this. It's the old vaping music from my videos from YouTube. Yes, there we go. So enough clever stuff. Let's get on with the titles. Yes, it's live. It's vaportrails.tv. And first up on the show tonight, I'm going to review this. Looks like a cigarette. It's a disposable e-cig. It's called the X4 and it's from Health Cabin. And they kindly sent it to me along with some other stuff. And, the different... well, tell you what. I'll just play in the video and then I'll talk about it afterwards. But here we go. Anyway, see what I think when I reviewed it. I think I might have been in the greenhouse. Let's find out.
Hello everybody, Andy here. I'm in the greenhouse and I've got this device just here, which I'll try and get to focus. It's a disposable e-cig. It's called the X4. Now, Health Cabin kindly sent me this. It is a two-part device. It unscrews. They sent me this unit, which includes a USB charger and 3 cartridges. One that came with the unit itself and 2 that came in a little tube. They're both Marlboro flavour, and it's a disposable e-cig for beginners, as they put it. And I'll give you a little go. This is the X4 from Health Cabin. I think Mr. Kitson reviewed a couple of these, and I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Loads of throat hit, loads of flavour. It's a very nice Marlboro flavour as well, sort of nutty sweet and a little bit, you know, and a very quite analogy, quite accurate, but not smoky, but just that sort of definite sort of taste of tobacco. So maybe it's tobacco absolute that they've got in here, but really looks like a cigarette. Whether that's a good or bad thing, you decide. But it has got a red light. And as you saw there, it has got a cut-off of probably about 4 seconds. Now, I was puffing away on this yesterday. It arrived in the post yesterday. And really been impressed with it, actually. The fact that it's rechargeable. I'll drop in a little picture of the charger. It's just a tiny little USB thing. In terms of the connector, you can see there, it's not a 510. It's a little bit fatter than a 510. I'm not sure. I'll have a look what it fits. Maybe I'll do that live. And what else can I say about this? The price. It's $8. So about $4.50, something like that. And for that you get the cartridge, the battery, automatic battery, and a USB charger. This is 18 milligrams, and it's been hitting really well. I've been really impressed with it. Loads of vapour. Very nice indeed. I'll be certainly keeping one of these in the car as a backup device. You know, the battery, one charge so far. I've been taking the odd pull on it, and disposables improving, definitely improving. Right, that's me. I'm going to stop talking to myself in the greenhouse now and go indoors.
Well, here I am. Indoors, and taking a look. I got the old X4 here. As I said in the video, oh, and also I forgot to drop in the picture of the USB charger. So there it is. It's just a little USB doofer like that. Now, also, what I forgot to mention in the video. Well, I didn't forget to mention. I said I was going to do it live, so I'm okay. This connector. Camera's a bit tricky to focus. There we go. Oh, it likes looking at me. Oh, anyway, this connector there, that connector there. I said I would find out what it is. Just while that video was playing, I found out what it is. It's I did a review of an atomizer that iVapor kindly sent me, and he sent me an adapter for it, and there's the adapter just there. I think it was a 601. So it's a 601 fitting. It's the one that I called Jeff and Larry because I couldn't remember the connector title. And I can't again. So that's what I think it's a 601 and a 301. The 301, I think, I'm not going to get into that. Jeff and Larry, fine. There we go. So yes, there we are. It's what it's but that's the main advantage for this. The X4, I would think, is the disposables that are fused to the battery. I find to be a little bit frustrating because you can't recharge them. These you can recharge them, and you know it's an auto battery. It's only limited amount of battery life for a period of time. But you know, as I say, I charged it up this morning. Been taking a couple of drags here and there. And overall, I've been very, very surprised by it. The amount of vapor, as I said in the video, is very good. And having another 24 hours with it since I shot that video in the greenhouse, I've been quite impressed. As you see, these are using the standard methods, the condom fill methods. You could refill these with your juice of choice. Then you've got a rechargeable battery for £4.50. Not bad. I've just noted, yes, it is from healthcabin.net. And yeah, there we are. So there is my review and follow-up of the X4, the disposable electronic cigarette. You know, as I said in the video as well, I'm just going to keep this one. Oh, let me show you. Did I show you these in the video? I can't remember. This is what the little cartridges come in. I think these are $2.50. Get 2 in there. The maximum strength is high, but as I say, you can refill them once you've used the, as it says on here, 1,000 puffs. Well, that might be 500 each, but still, I think that's pushing it a little bit. Anywho, so quite a neat little tube. I quite like that. Maybe you could make a big C2 out of it. More on that later. It might not be that much later, actually. I'm going to deviate now from my run order because I've got a section of the show that is worrying me because it uses technology. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a juice review times 3 quite quickly. I'm just going to cut to this camera over there so you can see him turning around. There you go, there's the back of my head. So 3 juices, 3 atomizers, 1 drip tip. Right, get them all lined up, get them all ready. I don't know why it's flashing white. I apologise about that. I'm going to cut back to this camera because it's much nicer. Right, so what do I need? I need a battery. No matter how much you plan for these shows, always something takes you by surprise. Right, so clean atomizer. What flavours am I doing, I hear you ask? What flavours are you doing? The first one I'm going to be doing is, whoa, that's big. It's 18 milligram green apple from Health Cabin. These are the ones that you will be getting in the giveaway if you're lucky enough. I'm going to stop shouting even though the text is really big. And I'm going to take that off. Right. Screw that on. Right, okay. So this is 18 milligram green apple going onto a fresh atomizer at 3.9. Drippy, drippy, drippy. The smell of this e-juice is just like someone has just peeled apples right in your face. It's very appley indeed, and it smells very nice. Let's hope it tastes like a green apple. Wow, it really, I'm not just saying this, but the just intense fruity appliness. Oh, I do like that. That is nice. If we have a look at the bottle, child safety cap, it's definitely Health Cabin because it's got the little picture of a house on it. And yeah, very, very nice. It's got a caution label on there. It says keep out of the reach of children, keep in a cool, dark place, or freezing conservation for extended life. What? Has anybody in the chat? Has anybody in the chat frozen e-juice? Wow, I can sense an item coming from one of us on freezing e-liquid. That's amazing. Never thought of that. Oh, is it really? Okay, Dave's communicating with me via the chat. Thank you very much. He's telling me that my Sting music is playing every time I change shots. That's a little bit concerning. Okay. Yes, that would be correct, Dave. It would be playing because it was selected. It was a stylistic thing, but thanks. Anyway, there we go. So that's 18 milligram apple from Health Cabin. It tastes like an apple, a big fruity green apple. Amazing. No, really good. Really, really good. Very sweet, appliness. So, if you like apple, maybe you'd like to try some apple flavoured e-liquid. Okay, moving swiftly onwards. Put the drip tip there. Get rid of the atomizer, put that over there. Fresh atomizer. Right, that was apple. That gets the thumbs up from me. I enjoyed that a lot. Drip tip back on. So that's apple. I only used about 4 drips, so don't worry. There's still lots left in there for you. Again, three. This is from Health Cabin, 18 milligrams, and it is 3 and 5, which I guess is their take on 555. So what I'm expecting from this is nuttiness. Yes, I'm getting a sweet nuttiness from the smell. Has the music stopped? Stopped the music. See, I try to be clever, do music live. It bites me in the ass. Right, okay. So this is 555, fresh atomizer. I'm expecting, everybody knows a 555. Some people love it, some people hate it. I quite enjoy it. Yeah, sort of a nutty, sweet tobacco, slightly sweeter than I'm used to for a 555. I just did that because a wine taster once told me, I did a program about winemaking, and he told me if you want to refresh your palate after a flavour, try scraping your tongue on your teeth. $18 milligrams, not much of a throat hit, really, for me. I like a 36. But there is a throat hit there. Yeah. It's a very nice, sweet, nutty tobacco flavour. Again, same bottle. The juice is sort of there's hardly any colour in any of them. They're very a light urine sort of colour. Very nice. Very nice. Lots of vapour. Lots of vapour. Doesn't say what the mix is on them, whether it's PG and VG. I would say it's probably a little bit of both. I'm just going to go again on this. I like a bit of 555. That's as much as I'm having out of that, though, because that's not mine. That's going to be somebody live is going to win that in a few moments. Get ready. I see in the chat room that there's problems with the chat. Apologies about that. Don't know what the problem is. When I tried to log in tonight, it seemed very slow. Apologies. Nothing to do with our services. Yeah. Yes, so that's 555. A little bit sweeter than any other 555s that I've tried, but if you like a sweet tobacco flavour with a hint of nuttiness, seems like it would tick all your boxes. Okay, so take the zip put it in there. Last atomizer, last juice, same drip tip. And what are we going to go for now? Well, let's go for 18 milligram RY4. Yes, it's a VaporTrails.tv favourite between the Daves and the Joe. Actually, I've been hitting vaporworld.co.uk RY4 quite heavily this week. I've fallen back in love with RY4. and and that is a good RY4. So let's see what this tastes like. Tastes like burnt atomizer at the moment, so I need to put a couple more drops on. Really, really nice vapor, and quite a subtle RY4. Not a lot of caramel. Not a. Let me just try that again. That's disturbing, isn't it? I'm going to stop doing that. Less caramel than a normal RY4, or ones that I normally vape, and a bit more tobacco, a bit more like the Titan fluid. So a sweet tobacco, you know, slightly caramelly. Yeah, very enjoyable nonetheless. So there we are. There's the 3 juice reviews. Those 3 just there. Hardly used any of them. So somebody live is going to win them. And you just wait. You just wait how you can win them. Right. Let me just mentally prepare myself here, because this might be quite exciting. Alright, that's loaded up. Now, here we go. Ready? Call that number. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see if anybody is anybody calling me. No, not yet. Right, so there we go. And if it's Dave, or Joe, you can't win because you're hosts. You're going to be live. Woo! Somebody's calling. Hello.
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 Everybody can hear you. You're live on vaportrails.tv. What is your nickname that you would like to be known of on air?
Evers.
Well, you've just won, I think, 30 ml of juice. Congratulations.
Spot on, thanks very much.
No problem. If you'd like to shoot me an email, my email address. Are you on the forum?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Send me a PM and I'll get the juice over to you this week.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Congratulations and thanks for watching. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Well, oh, that worked. Right. Wow, that was a mentally draining. Lots of button clicking and could you? I'm assuming you could all hear him. It was Evers. He just won 30 mils of juice. That's his right there. So I'll put that safely over there. There we go. I was going to do that at the end, but I just thought, do it now. Woo! Get it out of the way, and congratulations. And I'll be doing some more of those because you know we like you all watching, and we appreciate your viewership. And you know it's nice to give it to a viewer who's watching live. So there we go. Lovely to speak to somebody as well. Okay, nobody else. I'm going to go to Do Not Disturb on the Skype thing and continue with the show. Right. Okay. What's coming up next? Yes, I got sent one of these. It's a map tank. I shall play you my first video diary to let you know what I think of it. And here we go. I've just got to find it. Let's click on this now. Hello everybody, Andy here. It's just a really quick video. I got my map tank today from Moju Republic. I'll put the web address up on the screen right now. You all know our thoughts on vaportrails.tv about the CE2. Well, this is basically just a big CE2. Inside you can see the little squiddy things. The shoelaces inside, the wicks that wick the juice onto the coil of the atomizer are quite a bit thicker than a standard CE2 revision 4 and incredibly easy to fill. I have filled this up. I was quite eager to try it, and when you order one it comes with a little hypodermic needle with one of these little doofers on it, That is just a little plastic, non-sharp, hypodermic injector thingy. And this hypodermic holds 2.5 millilitres of juice at its most. Now I filled this up with 2 injections from this hypodermic, and I've been vaping this probably now for a couple of hours. I've been using it. When you get this, I'll just go back. When you order one, it's £18.50 from Mojo Republic, and it comes just like this. I didn't get the version with the drip tip on it. That's an additional. So I've got lots of drip tips for a 510. So I'm just going to put it on my Tornado battery. Looks a bit weird, and I've just got a little plastic cheapy drip tip, and that just goes straight in there. So basically what you've got is you've got the barrel of a CE2, you've got this massive juice reservoir, inside you've got the innards of a CE2, and then at the back end of it you've got a black plastic plug and the connector, which then you just screw on. Now, it has been noted that on some mods, unless the device has got grooves cut out for airflow, you're going to run into problems with airflow with a map tank. But for me, it works really nicely on a Tornado Ego Riva battery, 3.7. As I say, I've been vaping this for the last couple of hours while I've been watching TV. It's got 36 milligram, totally wicked Marlboro in it, and as I say, when I try new devices, I put a favourite juice in, or one that I'm very familiar with the flavour, so I know how the flavour is being reproduced. And here we go, here's a little test vape on a map tank. Whiteout, lots of vapour, compared to a CE2, in my opinion. No burnt tastes yet. The tank is quite full. I'll see how that progresses over the next couple of days, and overall impressed. Ordered this a couple of days ago, showed up today, and I'm going to take it to work tomorrow, see how I get on with it. Lovely, lovely, really, really nice flavour reproduction. It's what a C2 should have been like. £18.50. I don't know what I think about that yet. I'll see how I get on with it. But I have tried it on a couple of other devices. Now it's probably about the same diameter as a 1 penny coin, maybe a little bit bigger. Let me show you on the BB, which has got the notches cut out for airflow. Very nice. And on this device, doesn't look too well. It looks fairly silly. It's not a goose. It's not on a gooseneck yet. Might do that live. But yeah, pretty impressed so far. As I say, I'll take it to work with me tomorrow and see how I get on with it. So 4 mils of juice in there at the moment. Not recommended to fill them all the way up right to the tippy top. Haven't had any leaks yet, but as I say, early days. I'll keep you posted. Cheers. Hello everybody, Andy here, and been using the map tank all day today, and so far no leaks, and took it to work. You can see if you compare how much juice I had before, that's how much I got through in the day. This is all I used all day. I did bring another device with me, but this saw me good. No leaks. Flavour wise, really nice. I maybe had one or two slightly, not CE2 burnt taste, not like UFS, not wicking burnt taste, a very, very slight reduction in vapour and a very, very, very slight burnt taste. Compared to a CE2, these are streets and streets ahead. I'll just give it a go. Clouds of vapour like that all day. Got through 2 of these Tornado T batteries, and overall I'm very happy with it. I do happen to know, because I just got a Skype message, that another vaportrails.tv host has had a very different experience. So I'll sure you'll be hearing more about that. But based on this one that I have right here from Moju Republic, I'm very happy. Yeah. I'm not sure about refilling them. I haven't had to yet. This one's going to see me sort of well into tomorrow, and sort of getting used to how it looks. Really, it is a big CE2. Now, in terms of the price, 19 quid, close as damn it, 19 quid. This is what I expected a CE2 to be like, but sadly they're not. Let's not go over old ground. You can get the replacement innards for them. CE2's quite a long life expectancy. I would say 18 quid is a little bit steep for one of these, considering what it is, especially if you have the problems that our other host is having. And yeah, 18 quid is quite expensive, but so far today it's been treating me well. There we are. There's my thoughts of the map tank. First couple of days with it. There's more to come. There's more to come. Right. So first couple of days I was vaping it at work, as I say, and nighttime loved it. And let me just give it a little live vape, and I'll show you what it vapes like. Yes, in fact, I can't, and I'm reading in the chat, a couple of people have said, if you hit a dry spot, just give it a tip. Good tip. It is a good tip. Tip it. That's the tip. Yes. So, I was so impressed with it, I filmed this. So clouds of vapour, and it's tasty vapour. As I said in the VT, it's as if this is what CE2 should have been like. Not going to go over that again. Keep mentioning it, but I'm not. Anyway, really impressed with it. And then spent another day with it, and have a look at this. Yeah, the map tank. I just shot that this afternoon. I shot that. Fantastic vapour little piece you just saw. Sitting and watching a film, so sitting there for about an hour and a half, and picked it up, took a draw, no draw whatsoever, and very, very gurgly, went onto YouTube, movie's finished now, and checked out some other people's videos, and Grim Green said that his got incredibly gurgly. I took it apart, I took it off the device, and that bit in there was completely full of juice, and that in there was just absolutely full up with juice as well. So I blew it out into a tissue, and I'm hoping now that it was just the fact that I had the map tank sort of pointing down that way for a long period of time during watching the film. So I'm going to have another go now, and let's hope it's not that gurgly. Good flavour. It's on its second fill. There seems to be a bit of juice in there. I also had a much trickier time refilling it in those little holes with the sort of plastic injector that Moju Republic kindly sent me. It sort of knocked the wind out of my sails on this device a little bit. So what I'll do is over the next couple of hours I'll keep vaping it into the night and the morning, and then give you an update on whether it's leaked again. Seems right now, but I'll I'll keep going with it. If you can't keep the device inverted like that, gurgles again. Let me just check in here, see if there's any juice in there. Yeah, there is a bit. I'll keep going with it, and I'll check back in. Hello, Andy here. I was just having lunch, and I'd left my tank. That it is a big leaky mess. That's what it was laying on. See that there? Leakiness. Lots of juice all over it. Drip on the end. So, can't really lay them down. I was just picking it up to have a quick vape after lunch. No, it's a toilet roll exercise. I think it's leaking because it's laying down. It doesn't say anywhere on the website or anything not to lay it down. Now, I don't mean to be putting the boot in on this thing, but 18 quid, 18.50. See what it vapes like now. I mean, it's alright. Very, very gurgly. Let's try blowing it out a bit. So, I wonder why you can't, how's that getting out of there? What I reckon's happening is, as it's laying down, the cup is being filled up. Now this centre pin, centre pole here, that centre pin there is hollow. So basically what's happening is that the juice is able to run all the way down and out of that hole at the bottom, thusly leaking all over my wife's maternity notes. Probably my fault for putting it on there, but clearly demonstrates that it's leaking. It's also got the seals here. The top one seems to be quite, the top one here seems to be quite clear. Bottom one's obviously got juice in it. I refilled this using the exact same methods as I did before with the plastic hypodermic. Yeah, so once again, CE2s, whether they're fat, whether they've been modded, whether they've been whatevered, I don't really get on with them. I don't like the idea that you've got to take a hypodermic to work to refill it, although that said, you probably wouldn't need to refill it in that amount of time. But still, can't be doing with leaking. Can't be doing with leaking. Really nice vapour. I think what this is going to happen is this is going to sit on my desk and it's going to be my at-home vaping device, but just not lay it down. So there we go. It leaked all over the place. Now I saw in the chat, as you were watching it, and it's very interesting. I can't remember who said it, but it can't be laying down. And another person, I think it was Silver Surfer, said, well, it looks like a lot of faff. And first day, beautiful. After the second fill, which it uses this sort of plastic thing, blunt plastic hypodermic injector thing, and it might be the case that I've when I filled it in the holes in there, I've pushed something out of alignment, and the leak has got worse. No juice in the mouth, so that's one positive. But it leaked. It leaked. So I'm quite willing for anybody in the chat to point me in the error of my way. But personally, I don't know. You know, I want it to work. I like CE2s. Funny that. And when it's not leaky and not so gurgly that you can't get a draw through it, it's lovely. Now, maybe on the third fill, I'll take it apart and clean it, and I'll film that and show you. Here it is on the gooseneck, and not gurgly now. Forgot to play the music in. Anyway, let's not focus on that. Yes, so I mean that's the problem, isn't it? Really, when I've got this on, you can't. There's no there's no way you can stand this up with a gooseneck. No, won't stand up. So you can just see the drip tip just there. It is standing up actually. Let me just angle that down a bit so you can see. It is standing up. But yeah, as I say in the VTs, great vape producer. 1850, a little bit steep, I would say, for what it is. And the fact that that CE2 will eventually pass away and be no more, and then you have to order spare parts and put it all back together. I'd be very interested to see when I put a new guts in it, whether the leaking improves or gets worse. As I'm sure you will find out on Tuesday's show, there are a few more problems to come. But I don't know if it's been mentioned, the problem that's been had with the other host. But yeah, it's leaking out of the air holes. Now, if anybody, let's see what you're all chatting about in the chat room. The chat room seems to be working. Yeah, Del Boy said just keep them upright. So, you know, as I say in the VTs as well, I will be just keeping it upright. And keeping it by my PC, or Mac more accurately. So, to sum up, would I buy one? Same with the CE2 really. I want to love it. It keeps on leaking. I've had very, very, very little burnt, and the tipping thing is a good tip. Keep the juice, you know, because the juice just, you know, wick the juice, and keep it upright. So tip it, but keep it upright when you're not using it. So I will continue using those tips and see how I get on. Yeah, so there we are. Yeah, Jenny H has said I was going to get a tank. Don't think I'll bother. Now, you know, if you want a little hobby, try. You know, I might be doing something wrong, so don't let me put you off them. The flavour production on a well-wicked CE2 is second to none. I would say, you know, fractionally better than a Cisco 510 901. Great flavour production and fantastic vapour. And if it is as simple as keeping it standing upright and doing that when you get that very slight burnt wicky taste, you know, I'm willing to live with that. But I would love to be able to take this to work with me and just lay it on the desk and use it as you would hope you could. So my major criticism would be the price and the leakiness. Anyway, so there you go. What's coming up next? Well, let me just play this in. And I'll prepare the next section. Welcome to vaportrails.tv.
That is a very strong throat hit.
The 2400 mark 3.7 lithium ion.
vaportrails.tv.
The same battery that powers the BB.
And you're watching vaportrails.tv.
You are watching vaportrails.tv.
I've got much more used to it now, that
Yeah.
quickly,
Yeah.
actually.
Hi. Right, the next section is prepared. I got some of this along with my order from Moju Republic. Now this is SOEX Herbal Hookah. Now this is normally what you put in a a hookah pipe, and but you can also put them in these. There's a very close-up shot of my Iolite. You might remember that when I tried e-juice in it. Now I'm just going to fire this up because it takes a little while to warm up, so I'm just going to switch it on and clicky click, clicky click. Don't fail me now. Oh, it would help if I put some gas in it, wouldn't it? Let's do that now. Let's do that live. Here we go. Right. So now, clicky click click. What is it with when you're doing something live? It doesn't. This is where I explode. Where it doesn't work. Maybe it is working. Now, I did a YouTube video on the Iolite, and I'm looking in that little dot there for a glowy red loveliness, and you can hear it hissing. It feels like there's not enough gas in it. I was worried that this section's not going to be long enough, but... Ooh. Oh, hello! It's quite cold when it comes out and sprays all over your arm. Cryogenically frozen. Let me just scroll down the chat. I'm missing out on chat action. Right. This is scintillating television. Well, I did a YouTube video about this, and I got loads of people posting angry comments on there that theirs is broken. It looks like mine's broken. Yeah. Fascinating TV for you people. It won't ignite. Now I've had this over a year, and this is the first time it's not worked. Just going to put it somewhere dark. No glowy light. It's not working. It's a real shame. I tried. I tried this. It's let me show you what it looks like. Fail. Fail. Device fail. So this is Herbal Molasses. This hasn't got any tobacco in it at all. This is, I think, some sort of vegetable that is diced, and it looks like shag pipe tobacco. There you go. And I tell you what, the smell from this is cherry flavour, is absolutely amazing. And I tried this when it arrived on Friday night in the Iolite. I didn't film it, unfortunately, otherwise I would be able to show you. It was lovely. It was lovely. What I could do is I could cheat. Look, watch. Okay. Oh, fantastic. It tastes like no. It's not working. Why is it not working? It then an uber fail, yes. Kat says it stinks the whole house out. Now, when I tried this on Friday, when the thing was working, my wife actually said, "Oh, it smells lovely in here." Now, it's cherry flavoured, this one. I only got cherry. It's the first one I've tried. And now my Iolite's broken. And unlike my Silver Bullet, I can't really rewire it because inside I would assume it's quite complicated. Now I'm going to try one more time with the gas thing. Right, I've now frozen one of my fingers off. It's properly hissing, but it's not igniting. Willow Fairy says she's not laughing at me, she's laughing with me. Now, I really appreciate that. Oh, it's going! Yay! With 9 minutes to go. Yay! Yeah. Right. So, it's hissing, and it's glowing. Look at that, you can just see it there. I'll just do that so it focuses. It says, now the camera's broken. Come on, work with me here. Oh, what? I did this on purpose. Let's do that one. That camera's specifically set up to do that sort of shot. There it is. You can see the glow there. Oh, I knew you wouldn't let me down, little Iolite. Hello? Yeah, sorry. I can't talk now. It's getting warm. Now, no vapor yet. It's like a big old cherry in your face. Now, okay, Silver Surfer says in the chat, who mentioned faff? There's been absolutely no faff with this device until this moment. Live TV breaks things. It's official. And, which is maybe why Jez breaks so much. Maybe he broadcasts live 24 hours a day. But, that's now stopped working again. No. Now, tiny amount of vapor. As you'll know if you've seen me review any more stuff in this, it's hissing again. It will keep doing that until it heats the bowl up. As have I said that this hasn't got any nicotine in it. Now, on their website, because I got this from Moju Republic, Moju Republic, you can put a couple of drops of nicotine liquid onto whatever you've got in it, and it'll give you that nicotine hit. I haven't, to keep the flavour intact. Really hissing. It's hissing now, and it's getting really, really warm. Now, for the amount of vapour, you would think I'm not getting anything from that, but it's incredibly warm, and it's incredibly cherry-y. And more, I would say, more cherry than a cherry e-liquid. It's very. If you like hot vapor in your mouth, I've got this is for you. This is the longest extension. If you do the shorter one, it gets hotter, obviously, but absolutely lovely. I used to smoke a pipe when I went camping, and I always used to get like the cherry and vanilla tobacco. This is very, very reminiscent of that, and it should be reaching optimal temperature. I've just noticed Delboy has asked the question, have you put juice in there too, Andy? I did that live a couple of weeks ago, a couple of shows ago, no, more than that, 3 or 4 shows ago, and if you put high nicotine level juice in here on its own, it will give you throat hit like you've put a donkey in there. It is knock the back of your face off strong. But this, with no nicotine in here whatsoever, it's there is a throat hit there, but it's because of the warmth of the vapor. So if you like a warm throat hit, give it a go. If you're all about the throat hit and not so much about the nicotine, then lovely. When I go camping, I will be taking this with me. Hello. And if it continues to work, I won't be filming it. So it just keeps on doing that. Getting more vapor now. I would say the amount that you put in there is like a big pinch. Downsides of using Herbal Molasses is that in this bag is a whole sticky, smelly mess. There are a couple of very good videos about alternative methods of putting this into an Iolite, you know, wrapping it in tin foil, then putting it in and stuff like that. All of those work. Haven't tried any of them, but it looks like they work. And that is the one downside. Also, when this finishes its heating cycle, I will show you what's left in there, and it's very sticky and very dry, but it should be giving some lovely vapor now. You could faintly see a vapor ring there. Right, some people in the chat who are evil are wanting me to put some nicotine e-liquid in there. Where are we now? We're 3 minutes from the end. Let me get to 4 minutes to like two minutes to the end, and then I'll put some in. You want to see me cough up a lung? That's what it is. It is at the moment. It is beautiful cherry, warm loveliness. So there is vapor there. There's lots of throat hits, but not from any nicotine because there's no nicotine in there. Let me show you the box again. On the box. Oh, also in the box, because they assume that you are going to be using it on a hookah pipe. You get 3 of these. These are little hookah mouthpieces for cleanliness, but they also fit very nicely on a drip tip. So if you like a more pointy drip tip, you can use them on your e-cig as well. You could also do that. I think those. I think those are for if you are passing it around. Flavour fantastic. Vapor not so much, but you do definitely do feel it. And I've just seen what you're all talking about in the chat, and yes, they are designed for other purposes, but it is very nice for flavourful vapes as well. Anyway, so there we go. Right, taking that off now, and you can see in there, you can see, let me use the other camera. You can see in there, there is a whole heap of sticky yuckiness. It is much more tricky to get out of it than tobacco, and there's a little bit in there as well. So, you've asked for it, let me do it for you. Let me put some... This is probably going to taste awful. This is 36 milligram. 36 milligram. 36 milligram. What is it? 36 milligram. Totally Wicked Marlboro. Right. So whoever suggested putting juice in there. If I cough up a lung and die, then I'm blaming you completely. Just let it heat through a bit. Oh, that has changed it from... Oh, I'm running over. Sorry, I'm running over. But that is really good. It's not actually that intense, but it'll probably take a little bit more time and then warm up. I'm running over. Sorry, Mr. Kitson. Sorry. Right. So there is the Herbal Molasses from... you can get those from Moju Republic. And they're probably about a £5. So you can see lots of vapour, lots of loveliness, and a little bit of tobacco flavoured e-liquid in there. Lots more throat hits. Bit of a sore throat now, but lovely. sort of a nutty, chocolatey sort of thing going on, mixed with cherry. Anyway, I'm going to get off the air because I know Mr. Kitson is eager to join you. And I thank you for watching. And congratulations to the winner of the e-liquid. Don't forget to enter Jez's competition, which you can win loads of juice and a signed picture of Di. Some would die for it. Right, on that cheesy note, I shall wish you good night and thank you for watching.